Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
So for you, why do you think Pixar is able to take animation to the next level?
I think it's the writing, quite honestly. I think they are not just interested in entertaining you. They're not just interested in like big tentpole flashy movies. They're interested in your heart.
Yeah.
When they write their films, they're really going to like who we are as human beings, which is so funny to say when we're talking about a movie about cars.
Sure.
But they really go to the heart of who we are. They
Yeah.
are, the movies always connect you to your humanity and your kind of how you get to your best self.
This movie deals with about mentorship and people who inspire you in your careers and that. Who's inspired you in your career? And
I have been inspired by so many people, but definitely one of my mentors is Shonda Rhimes, who's my boss over at Scandal, and just a bit of a mogul. But she inspires me as a professional woman, but also as a mom and as a citizen of this country and as a leader. She's just an extraordinary lady.
one of the things in this film too is, is like, I'd say girl power kind of thing. Whereas, like, do you see a trend in Hollywood and whatnot of more powerful female roles coming too?
I do. I do see a lot more powerful female roles. I mean, obviously with the huge success of Wonder Woman, it's undeniable, right? But I also, one of the things I love about this film is that it's not about like the girls winning and the boys losing.
Sure.
That it's not a girl beating a boy. That it's actually about this young Latina girl car joining forces with a mentor, finding a mentor who's a guy car and older than her. They seem so different, but together they can form a winning team. And I think that's a really special takeaway because it says, to have a winning team, sometimes you might need to open up your vision about who your team members should be and include somebody who may not look like you or sound like you or be where you're from.
Your career spectrum is very, from family films to very dramatic films like that.
Yeah.
When you look at the page of a script, like what sparks your interest? Like what gets you excited about a role?
There are a lot of things, but I think working with people that I respect and admire, which, anything Disney Pixar is going to be that.
Sure.
They have such an amazing track record, and their films have had such an impact on me as a person, so I love the idea. I just wanted to be able to be in the John Lasseter world and work with his team. And but also, often it comes from the page. It's just like, does this feel like it works? Does it feel honest? Does it feel real? Do I walk away feeling changed in some way?
I love cars, just in general.
Yeah.
And if there's one iconic pop culture car that you could take home, what would you take home?
I always say the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
We are
right?
now best friends.
Oh, yes! I didn't grow up around a lot of cars growing up in New York City. Like, everybody takes the bus and the subway everywhere.
Sure.
So I was always really struck by that car as a child. Yeah.
And the last question I have is I like to ask everybody, because I think it tells a lot about a person, is what is your go-to karaoke song?
Oh. My go-to karaoke song, I don't really have one. I mean, I've been feeling challenged lately. I've been going through my Disney roster, and I feel like I'm gonna go for Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious next time I go. Did I even say that right? But I'm super excited about giving that one a try.
Give it a shot.
Thanks.
Absolute pleasure meeting you.
You too.
Thank you so much.